Fun fact, Tenochtitlan fell in 1521. From 1603 onwards, large numbers of honest-to-God freaking Japanese samurai came to Mexico from Japan to work as guardsmen and mercenaries. Ergo, it would be 100% historically accurate to write a story starring a quartet consisting of the child or grandchild of Aztec noblemen, an escaped African slave, a Spanish few fleeing the Inquisition, which was relaxed in Mexico in 1606, for a time, and a katana-wielding samurai in colonial Mexico. Also a whole bunch of Chinese characters because Mexico City had a Chinatown within 10 years of the fall of the Aztec Empire. No, I will not elaborate is such a fun line, but unfortunately I have ADHD and am incapable of shutting up. Yes, I will elaborate. Yes, I will elaborate, and that is a threat. No, I will not elaborate. Elaborates anyways. Not landlocked, landlocked, doubly landlocked, Nebraska, landlocked states, provinces and territories of North America. In Nebraska it's illegal to talk about the ocean. Summer Olympics, who can run the fastest, who can swim the fastest, who can do the best somersault. Winter Olympics, who can make it to the bottom of this ice slide of death and survive, who can get around the rink without getting their hands sliced off by everyone else's feet blades. Can this guy do a 1080-degree flip without dying? Summer Triathlon, don't run too fast, you have to save your energy for a swim and a bike ride. Winter Biathlon, I see you've been skiing for 5 miles now, here's your gun. Just because I treat you right doesn't mean I'm the one, I'm just doing what I'm supposed to do. Frick, this is the realest crap I've read today. Like it's okay to feel special, to be treated nice, but you have to remember that you deserve that. You should be treated well. Don't latch onto someone just because they're doing what should be required. Acknowledge it and keep it flowing. He's captured in the orbiting prison. My spy there says he's in a solitary confinement cell, and they've been torturing him for months. Time to kiss this yawn fest goodbye. In Sonic Forces, Sonic gets captured and tortured in solitary confinement for 6 months, and upon escaping, calls the experience a yawn fest. What the heck happens in Sonic Forces? Sonic Forces in the unreleased Metal Gear Solid game nobody wanted. Man, you'll remember when the Avengers movie came out and everyone headcanoned that all the Avengers would live together in the tower and had all these cute posts about various fun ways they could interact, and then the movies literally never had any of them even be friends. It was nice while it lasted. Crap the frick up. Shut the frick off, kid. Stranger, shut the up. Shut your frick up. I heard you have pills which could make me attractive. Placebo. Here you go, bud. Oh my gosh, it worked. Of course it did. Who is this blue man and why does he wear a plate of flan on his head? Spotify stealing my data. Spotify trying to figure out my music taste. Tumblr figuring out my blog taste. Tumblr trying to steal my data. Imagine if you were a rich housewife suspicious that your husband was cheating on you and you hired a private investigator to follow him, and the PI came back with a ream of Polaroids of himself railing your husband. Wouldn't that be fricked up? Boy, do I have manna for you. The cornered mouse dreams of cheese. Horse drinks beer is one of the boys. Pittsburgh Weekly Gazette, Pennsylvania, August 16th, 1905. Bojack Horseman. Banishment is the funniest punishment I can think of. Just get out of here. In 7th grade history we were learning about excommunication in the Catholic Church. Naturally we took it upon ourselves to excommunicate people. You hit someone in dodgeball during gym class. Joe, you're excommunicated, don't talk to us. Meanwhile the mean girl's lover's shouting afterwards, you can't sit with us. Fact, if you strike a capybara it will break into a cluster of guinea pigs. Ever since that Steven Universe smut blog turned out to be a Republican senator, I knew I'd never leave this hex site. You just don't get drama like that anywhere else. I'm sorry, what? Fin will be leg. Vertebrates planning their invasion of land 358 million years ago colorized. Privacy, that's iPhone. Apple's new privacy ad creates dystopian effect by appearing to constantly record me in my apartment across the street. Hey, let's make a super prestigious competition of physical skill. Invite all countries and athletes explicitly represent their country, but we'll keep it apolitical. Guy who knows nothing about human nature. OG Himbo. Uncanny Valley is actually so freaking funny. Like, you show a human being a recreation of a human being that is within fractions of centimeters in shape and fractions of seconds in the timing of its movements. A perfect copy of the real, living thing. And they're like, this entity is repulsive to me in ways that I can't define, but it horrifies me in ways that I cannot put into words nor truly comprehend. Show a turkey a half-assed robot turkey that hasn't got a freaking head on it and they'll just be like, yeah, I'm going to frick that. We're talking about millimeters of bone here. Only a few millimeters of bone defines the separation of a cosmic abomination and a Chad. I love saying of course instead of you're welcome, like of course I'm helping you, that's what I do. You were foolish to even consider an alternate dimension in which I'm not helping you. You idiot. You absolute buffoon. I had this crap post hit me so suddenly that I had to pull the car to the side of the road to make it. You failed, Your Highness. I'm forklift certified, like my father before me. Y'all are like, I'm baby, because you can't control your sensitivity and emotions due to bad habits you developed during your teens on BPD Tumblr, and then see an actual baby crying in the theater while you're watching Frozen 2 because you can Elsa to cope, and suddenly y'all don't like babies anymore. Okay, goo goo gaga. OMG. Of course we can't handle distressed babies because we are the distressed babies and we need adults. You're not a distressed baby, you're an adult who writes incest fanfiction. Tumblr really has the best PvP of any social media. 850 licks to center. What the frick? A hero walks among us. Suck it, owl. Do you ever catch a whiff of a scent that smells unmistakably of something really random, like the 23rd day of first grade, and you're just like, how did I remember that? Someone actually put this into words. You spent your most impressionable teenhood days playing Fallout New Vegas and Left 4 Dead 2, that's why you all roleplay southerners on the internet. You're this, you're that. Jokes on you Dumbus city slickers, I actually am southern. Haha, people look, he's actually southern. You want everyone to be able to slot into a Pride and Prejudice you, but no one can accurately fit into the niche that Mr. Darcy and Elizabeth have cornered, which is completely and uniquely deranged and sophisticated in a way no Marvel character, nay, not even an Overwatch character, can dare compete with. Muppets, however. Miss Piggy, you are sad and pathetic and small and far too green. Both your status and wealth are an embarrassment, and your mother's voice is shrill and painful. You end like moi. Hair swish. Kermit, stunned open mouth silence. Miss Piggy, yet every day since I first saw you at the dance, all I have been able to think about is how you are suitable for nothing in life but to be my bride. You are below me in every possible way, but you simply must let me marry you. Kermit, flailing uncontrollably. This is your idea of marriage proposal. I just passed a sign for a local radio station called 700 WLW and my first thought was, dang, that's a lot of lesbians. I once came across a sign that I thought didn't have anything braille for me to read to find out what it is. Then says to me, there is braille there but they have put it on fair glass, which was quite funny and annoying at the same time. OMG. Post Plus is going to kill me. Tumblr. It's best to leave now, before it gets worse. Veterans who have been on this site for years. Well, I'm not leaving, I was born in this hole, and I'll die in this hole. Feeling incredibly anti-baby shark today. Man, I feel you. I work at a daycare and that's all those goblins listen to. Please put on some Affox Twin for them. Do you think Tumblr will make new although there was a freaky wacky error for when your credit card information gets stolen? I'm a straight white man every day of my life. On Wednesday nights I just wanna be a lesbian. My friend on his druid character who is searching for her wife. Funny story about that actually. She's figured out that she is a lesbian 7 days a week. We got another one, girls. Well, how am I supposed to leave the house now? You aren't. Pro tip, pull the anal beads out like you launching a B-blade. Don't do that please for the love of God. Let it rip. Tumblr turns 12. Bans porn. Makes its site literally 3 shades darker. MMM. It seems Tumblr is also going through its preteen Catholic goth phase. Me when a customer asks why there's a Funko Pop with their likeness and full name that we refuse to sell to them. That's it. You've gotta leave. Big dicks in his little brother's bum. Cat. What? Which word is supposed to be cat? Classmates discussing the back page of the exam. There was a back page. Damn, I was a dumbass kid. I put 2 different DVDs in the DVD player because I thought the characters would meet and make a new movie. Infinite IQ. Belgian Dutch child prodigy gets bachelor's degree in physics at age 11. Immortality is my goal. YouTuber. This video was sponsored by me. 10 seconds. No one. Japan in World War III. You can only pick one. Choose wisely. A cat girlfriend. She loves you. A cargo bob. It loves you. My mom when I joined dinner after a fat nut. Looks like someone had a pretty good bathroom break. UFOs are just billionaires from other planets. Change my mind. Me. Sees my stuffed animal on the floor next to my bed. Me. Why wasn't I a better parent? Me. Makes a reference only I get and then laughs about it because I saw what I did there. Being murdered, finally, is reincarnated as myself. Why? WTF is wrong with you? I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. Me. Face down on the floor. Listen, everything is totally fine. Me. Turns up to court in a fursuit. Hi, I'm your public defender. Me. Tears in my eyes begging the judge. I'll plead guilty if you arrest them too. Please be tender with me bro, I'm begging. Bro shut up, I'm trying to find your G-spot. Huh. He asked me what my sign is and I said dollar. Alright, I'm done, put me in the heart locket. Epic win. Found a loose ibuprofen in my pocket. I wish there was water pollution in Minecraft. Submitted my anonymous. I became the vampire. Yeah, so earlier I had a bite in my neck and I didn't know from what bit me, and then when I woke up, the light from my curtain freaking hurt my eyes a lot, and well, I'm going to work in my powers and hopefully master there, so I can use them for good, including 1. Suck blood. 2. Dark teleport. 3. Mist form. 4. Unholy flame grapple hook. Yes, I'm a historian. Was on Tumblr in 2010. I'm uglyish but I'd pull it off. If you're stressing over some boy, just know he's not worth it. You're too good for him. Me when buying something over $10. Do I need this? Do I need any material objects? Will this matter when I face the great abyss? Is your character submissive and breedable? My therapist can't help me, but a DILF could. I recently heard about this young adult novel in which Skrodina's cat and Pavlov's dog team up for a cross-country adventure. So I headed on down to the library to see if they had a copy for my 10-year-old daughter. The librarian said that my description rang a bell, but she wasn't sure if it was there or not. Love when you can see someone's boxer waistband above their pants like LOL. Hollet. SCP-2045 is to be contained within a standard humanoid class containment cell, with a calendar on the wall indicating the days of the week, and an empty 2-liter bucket. Every Tuesday, SCP-2045 fills the bucket with blackstrap molasses. When the bucket is filled, one Class 3 operative is to enter SCP-2045's containment, approach SCP-2045, and speak the phrase, "That's enough molasses, Jeffrey, thank you." Personnel are then to remove the filled bucket and replace it with a fresh bucket. Contingent on SCP-2045's good behavior and at their own discretion, personnel may then kiss SCP-2045 on its forehead. Rules for interacting with me. After eating all my french fries, level 1 complete. Unwrapping my cheeseburger, level 2, begin. Comes back wrong. What a hot trope. Incredibly Shrexy. Like I look and sound and seem exactly like the person who died, except there is something very wrong with me, and you try to ignore it and you try to live in the moment, but there is something very wrong with me. BBC News. The darker side of Michael Cera. I'm too scared to watch this. Can you hang this out please? Dear Mum. Mum, are you thick? I meant to hang the shirt out, Jim boy. Unbelievable. An ant lives in the woods behind my house. I hear it howl at night. There needs to be a button on Tumblr that just lets you respond literally. Why as a man did you die and come back to life? Which SMT man is this about? Thanks for asking. Unfortunately this one is about Jesus. The internet is small, like the size of a pea. I can hold all the users in my hand. I've seen every post and every image. Not to brag, but I used to be a bit of an Olympic competitor myself. Low storage space. Me deleting apps I never opened in my life. It has to be done.